Buddy, are you okay? Buddy? Alright, hey guys, how's it going? Caesar here, and today we're going to be continuing off back here on the Exodus PvP series. So we're just going to open up with this clip here of me making probably one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my entire time playing Ark. And then here in a little bit, we're going to head over to Aberration and get some rock drake eggs, and I'll show you guys a trick that I know to get as many rock drake eggs at whatever level you want.
He just runs out.
Kieran, he can shoot you with whatever he's got, remember.
Fuck this game. I'm not even gonna like respawn gigas.
The hitbox is retarded.
Do you know how autistic this is? You know like how the bubble of the snow, if you run in and out of it,
Yeah.
it stops you like getting hit. Well, that's all the gigas.
Oh my god, Caesar, everything's DP'd.
Yeah.
Every fucking dino's DP'd.
What?
Yeah, that's okay.
And they're all meshed. Oh, never mind. What the?
What the fuck?
So yeah, I'm sure some of you guys saw that shit coming like a horror movie as I was walking up there. I had just woken up and we were about to go do a stone run over in the desert. We're using the S+ tech teleporters, and I don't remember if it was ST or Kieran that was over there waiting for me, but one of them was there, and there was a wyvern like circling, and like I guess he tried to attack him. So I was kind of in a rush to get back over there, and I was like, oh ha ha ha, not on my watch. So I slapped the tech teleporter down, and I teleported all of our breeding dinos. Luckily, we were able to get just about every single one of them out. I think maybe some Acatinas or something like that died. But we had an admin come over and get the ones that were stuck in the mesh out for us. We were able to get most of them out on our own, because even if they're stuck under the mesh where that is, the mesh is so low close to where the water plane is that I was able to whistle them back towards the teleporter and get them back inside. We just had to like cryo them because some of them were stuck inside of structures and things when they teleported back. But yeah, if you're using S+ tech teleporters, guys, please do be careful. Make sure you keep the range turned on so you can see what you're doing. After that, we turn that teleporter inside into a very low range one, and we leave the range on, so that way we know that we're just teleporting ourselves and not any tames with us when we're going. And then we use a separate one when we're trying to get tames and stuff to go with us.
Why is Ben saying Alfie drag me in right now?
Kieran,
What?
fucking Tex is so stupid.
Why?
He picked up the cliff platform with everything on it.
Yes.
And I've lost the chem bench and everything. Is there any chance we can get it back or not? Chem bench, 2 fabbies, 2 smithies.
Was that just him being a retard? Or...
That was him being a fucking retard.
Alright guys, so it's time for me to head over to Aberration. Every time that I'm doing a series, at some point I get that itch where I need to be on a rock drake again. I don't even really need it for anything in particular. We might use it to go tame reapers, but that's pretty much it. You can use megalos for that though. I just prefer rock drakes over like manas and other stuff. It's just my preferred mount. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a couple of hazard suits crafted here. And then I'm going to head over to Ab, and I'm going to show you guys the best way to get rock drake eggs that I know of in the game. Alright, so I know I have beds on this map, but I'm not sure where anything is, like as far as bases go, and I don't really want to fly my rock drake into turrets, so we're just going to spawn portal. I'm going to take some battery heavies and try and set them up near the scar if I can, so that I can try and lure all the drakes over to that. But if not, then I'll just try and get the eggs the old-fashioned way, just grabbing the stuff out of the nest and running. If I had a better drake with like a good saddle, then I might try and kill the drakes in the scar, but using this one that I traded for is really not that ideal, so... And also, if you guys didn't know, like, the most efficient route to get to the scar from Portal, basically you just go straight out like I did, follow these trees here, and then you know how the blue zone is like right below these like cliffs here, I guess? Well, you just want to follow these. Excuse me, tree. Excuse me. Anyways, you want to follow these cliffs, and then you want to get to the, Okay, for some reason I couldn't, like, sprint there. And you want to jump down to the blue zone here. It's, like, right near where the ab poly spot is. But you want to just kind of go over the river, and then look for this big hanging metal structure. Once you find that, you can follow that straight down, and it'll take you straight into the rock drake nest. Ah, home sweet home, boys. Alright, so I'm going to be looking for some good rock drakes. I'm going to be a lot more selective than normal. I'm not going to be looking for anything that's under, like, 180. Oh, I guess I can't place the turret here. Well, maybe if I go a little bit farther out, since this is kind of like the Wyvern Scar. I thought maybe I could place it up there. But maybe if I go over here? No? I might not be able to place this thing at all, to be honest. If I can't place it, like, up here somewhere, then I'm just going to go ahead and get the eggs the old-fashioned way, because I think this entire area down here might be structure blocked. Which is kind of annoying, but it makes sense. Keeps people from blocking off the scar, so... Alright, so here's a nice little tip for you guys if you're ever in this situation where you kind of get stuck in a nest. What you're going to want to do is try and back yourself up into a wall. I'm just setting these guys on fire here because I want them to get as low HP as possible. You want to back yourself up onto a wall until you can see the crosshair, and then you want to dart down, because if you didn't know, the rock drake's highest damage output that it can do is its dash attack. And if you do a server that has like damage numbers on, you can actually see this by like dashing through something really big like a Bronto or a Titan. You actually get like several hits that do more than just your basic attack would do. So if you're ever stuck in a nest like I just was, just make sure that you get into a position where you can dash, and make sure that you get into a position where you can dash into the nest that you're in. So that way you hit every single drake that's in that nest. And usually, like in that case, you'll kill most, if not all of them, straight away. Okay, so I just nabbed a 190 egg out of a nest that I already nabbed the egg out of earlier. So what I'm going to do is take this 190 egg and go and get it uploaded. That way we at least have the one guaranteed good egg. But I have a feeling that this egg may respawn, because I did cycle this nest really not too long ago. And so if you guys didn't know this, this doesn't work with like wyverns, it's just with rock drakes. But for some reason, I'm not sure why. If anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. But when you take certain eggs from the rock drake nest, they'll just respawn as soon as you leave render. So if this is one of those times, and it's a 190, then I'm going to be able to get a lot of 190 eggs. So I'm going to head back to Portal and put this thing in my obelisk, and then I'll head back down and see if we get lucky. Okay, so I got lucky and found a drop on my way to Portal, so I don't actually have to go there. So let's just grab this 190 egg, put it in the ob, and let's head back down. I don't need these, so I'm just going to eat them. Yeah, let's head back down and see if we can get lucky. If this thing starts respawning 190s, I will probably get at least enough for everybody in my tribe. If not, just get them until it stops, because that's the thing about these, is eventually it usually does stop producing the egg, whether it be the rock drake itself has just moved or whatever, I'm not sure. So let's go down here and see what we can find. Alright, moment of truth, boys. So if this egg has respawned, then we have a pretty good shot at this. Let's take a look. Alright, it has respawned, so that means that it's at the very least pulling from one of these drakes in the area. Let's see. Hello? Okay, I need to move my Drake. Jeez, they're not gonna make it easy on me, are they? Alright, I'm gonna pull these things over to the other side of the trench, and then I'll head back over. I think they still have egg aggro from the last time that I was here, so I should probably head to like the front and let them all just come to me. Yeah, you can see that one's booking it, so they definitely still have egg aggro. So let's just go chill over here for a minute, and then once they've all been kited over, we'll head back over to the nest. Alright, so let's take a peek here. 190, let's go. Okay, so I can definitely hit this a few more times. I'm just gonna hit it as many times as I can, and then I'll get these eggs uploaded and we'll head back and see what kind of stats we're getting on these. Now, this can be replicated pretty much on any server. I don't think that there's any like issues doing this on official as far as I know. I've been doing this since Aberration came out, so literally all you have to do is just go a little ways away. So I'm just gonna go until I know that it's fully de-rendered, and then I'll turn around, go back to the nest, and oh Jesus, I thought that was a player for a second. Anyways, you guys will see what I'm talking about. As soon as I go back, it should be respawned, and it should be the 190. And literally all you have to do is just despawn the nest and go back, and it should just respawn infinitely. Like, until either you kill the 190 or it wanders too far from the nest. Because the way that these work is like different from how wyverns work. So instead of it being like when they spawn, they might spawn an egg with them, it's literally the nests are static and they pull from whatever drakes are in the area. So you kind of want to avoid killing high-level drakes when you're over here, if that makes sense. Oh man, if I could put this heavy down, that would make this so much easier. I'm so sick of these things, seriously. Once I have a good drake, it's gonna make this so much easier as well. But hopefully I can get a good few of these and I won't have to make another trip down here for a while. Alright, so it is back. And it's a 190, easy clappers. Okay, so I'm gonna keep hitting this. I'll show you guys how many I get, and then we'll head back to Ragnarok and hatch a couple and see if they're pulling from the same 190, which I'm almost certain they will be, so they all should look identical and have the same stats, and two, what the stats are. Okay, so that was not good. I almost got killed there, and I feel like if I hadn't got that lucky dash right there at the end when I did, I probably would have lost all of my Dags and my Drake. I cannot stress how important it is to have an imprinted Drake, but I just got another 7 more of these eggs, so that's enough for each person in the tribe to hatch 2 different eggs. So I'm just going to cut my losses and head out. I could heal up, upload the eggs, and go for more, but during that, one of the times that I grabbed the egg, it did come out as a level 50, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my losses and not get greedy. It's being inconsistent now, and I almost died, so I probably shouldn't press my luck any further. So I'm going to head back to Ragnarok, and we'll hatch a couple of these up, and we'll see what the stats are. Alright, so let's see what we got. Hopefully we got some event colors. Oh no, it's just the regular color. I think that's like the most common color scheme. It's like that brown, almost red color. I think the first Drake I ever got was that color. And let's compare it to the other one. They look identical, so let's check the stats. So we got 23 HP, 30 melee, 28 weight, 29 stam. That's not bad, honestly. The HP could be better, but is it the same though? 23 HP, 29 stam, 28 weight, 30 melee. Yeah, okay. It looks like they are all going to be identical. So let's go ahead and disable wander on these things, let them grow up. It's not too bad, honestly. I think I'll probably still go back and try and find some more in the future, but not bad for what we need them for. Alright, so that's going to wrap things up for today's episode, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I like doing stuff over on Aberration, and I know people do like me doing stuff on Aberration, since a lot of content creators try and avoid it. I don't think it's a lot of people's favorite map, whereas by contrast, it actually is my favorite map. So we'll probably head over and get Reapers soon. It's just not super high on the priority list. I do know that we want to get a better Gigaline, and here on Friday, Valguero is going to be opening up, so we're going to be getting ready to make a move to get a breeding area set up over there. After all that stuff's done, I'll probably cycle back and go back and get Reapers on Aberration though. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully you learned something. And if you guys want to see me do anything else, like any other like taming related stuff or breeding related stuff that I'm not showing you guys, just let me know down in the comments as always. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.